call it our own districts in each county. Have 3 or 4 representatives in each county. That way, when people started wanting to know information and they got involved, we could have somebody in the southwest side of Dallas, southeast side of Dallas, northwest Dallas, northeast Dallas. Yeah, because I mean, you're going to be able to connect with people from your own area real well and be able to talk about, you know, all. I would think that we just had a map here, even if we, you know, and just have it blown up and be like, well, this is where I'm from. She's my leader in that area. I mean, because we're going to be able to get more people if we all have our own.
You got the printing company. I've got that big Mapsco map.
We have so much resistance on the campus. I mean, I have to deal with people throwing stuff at me, making fun of me because every single day I wear my shirt. Like, I have 5 different shirts and I wear them. That's what I wear. Thank God I'm wearing a shirt. But, you know, so it's really hard to get people to join up. I have, I think, only 19 people actually signed up for Youth for Ron Paul, which is, like, I'm moving up slowly. But each day I go to school, I can only get 1 or 2 people, so we got to try to make it more inclusive. Right now, youthforronpaul.com, they want me to start posting our agendas because my email actually goes out to every single student in the United States.
Awesome.
So that way we can see what other schools are doing, what we're doing, we can pass it on and kind of make it a lot bigger than it is.
That's awesome.
And I'm also going to Colorado February 8th to do the youth block that they're doing up there. They picked me.
Direct response marketing. Okay, so in normal marketing, you might put up a big billboard and you have no idea what kind of effect it had on the population. You know, so there's no way to measure the response. In the direct response marketing, your whole objective is to get the person who sees the sign or the brochure or the website to leave their information. Okay, the first goal is just to get them to leave the information. So the way this would work is we could create some signs, and the sign might say something like, it might reference Ron Paul, it might say something like Ron Paul 2012 and a phone number, or it might say something more ambiguous like activate for freedom and then give a phone number. But when somebody sees that, if they're curious enough, they'll dial the number, call. And when they call, they get a voicemail. The voicemail says, "Hi, thank you for calling Ron Paul Activist Dallas," or whatever. Please leave your name and your email address, and we'll get back to you right away. So when they do leave the information, you have captured it, and now you're able to contact them and bring them back in. So what we would do is we would have this phone number, and it'd be better if it were something like 972 Ron Paul or 214 Ron Paul, because something that's easy to remember when they're driving by and they see it. But the whole point of it is that even in our sine waves, if you can, the person drives by, and some people are going to go, "Gee, I wish I knew how to connect with those guys." And if there was a number they could see and remember quickly, and then call it, boom, you got it. Because the whole point is to bring more people in to be activists. So the idea would be, one step would be, we have the phone number, have a voicemail. That's main purpose is to ask for the contact information, the number. You can make some signs that say Ron Paul 2012 help and calling now, or something like that. And then you could have some other signs that might say something different.
We're drafting recruits to bring the troops home.
Yeah, right. So you put these signs in different places, and then what happens is when somebody leaves their name and number, we have to have somebody that goes through, checks it, calls up the number, say, "Hi, I'm from Ron Paul Dallas, 2012. I'm calling you back. First, can I ask you where you saw the sign with our number on it, so we know what sign is most effective, and we're to make sure that we keep that sign working." And if they say they saw it in a brochure they got at a farmer's market or something like that, then we know then we should go back there and pass more out at the farmer's market. Because if it turns out it was from one of the smoke shops, we know we should do that. So once we get basically the phone number, the voicemail, we want to stamp it on all of our stuff, and and not just a number, but an actual call to action. So we ask for that. We ask for that response. And so that's the basic idea of it. So coordinating it and trying to apply that strategy across all of the different methods.
I think you really broadened your base. It's a great idea, but
Yeah.
you really broadened.
Do you have any thoughts or comments about the NDAA bill?
Needs to be repealed immediately. It's an abomination to the American people.